is up, everybody? Welcome to Geeks Around Discussion Vidcast. I'm your executive producer, DeAno Jackson. We are, of course, here to talk about the finale for Arrow, which was probably the most disappointing finale that I've seen this season. Let's go ahead and introduce the rest of the panel, starting off with our editor-in-chief, Matt Moore. What did you think of this episode, Matt?
I did have to say that it is the most disappointing finale, only because of the fact that The Flash's last episode was not a finale.
Yeah, basically.
But I still liked it. I actually did enjoy it. I will say that it's only the most disappointing because it's only the second I've seen, and the other one was good.
Okay, all right, I respect that. Community. Wait, I'm making fun of Knuckles because he had a J in that shit earlier in Community. I'm talking. Senior Community Manager Knuckles Goldberg. What did you think of this episode, man?
I liked the episode. There's just a few small things at the end that I didn't like, but overall, I thought it was a good episode.
Okay, all right. How about you, Charlie? What'd you think of this one?
Wait, did you just call me Charlie?
Charlie Wheaton!
God damn.
Charlie Wilson. Charlie Wilson.
Charlie Wilson. No. Charlie Murphy.
God damn it! You were like the second person in my life that has actually said that to me. But
Chucky, go ahead.
Oh, fuck off, Knuckles. But no, about the episode of Arrow, I know you guys said that you thought it was disappointing, but you also enjoyed it. To be honest, I thought it was flat out boring except for one part, and that was Thea dressing up in the Speedy outfit.
Wow.
I thought you were going to say the Thelma and Louise moment at the end.
No, I've never saw that movie with Thelma and Louise. I've never seen it, so I don't know that reference.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, Isaiah, what did you think of this one, man?
All right, fine.
Don't let me down. Tell me you hated it.
All right, it's like this. So all the writers and all the
In 5 seconds or less.
No, I'm not done yet.
4, 3,
Does anyone else have any?
Leon, what did you think of this episode?
I will leave it short and sweet. Arrow writers, you failed this show.
I kind of agree with that. And that's our show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching.
I am a big fan of this show. Seasons 1 and 2 were great, but overall, season 3 was just a boring ass letdown.
It is.
Yeah, it's they kept bringing up threads that didn't really seem to go anywhere.
Right.
Or that went to stupid places. I mean, it's like the season, of course, started out with the murder of Sarah Lance, and it's like, this who killed Sarah Lance, and then the answer for that question was like one of the stupidest fucking things just ever. But it's like, yeah, okay, a magic herb made Thea do it. All right, you know what? Fuck it, whatever. We're just gonna go on from there, and then it just kept escalating. And see, let me just go ahead and get most of my rants out of the way right here and now. First of all, especially when you take this finale and you compare it to like the finale of season 1 and season 2, which I thought were excellent season finales, this one did not have that same sense of tension that the other finales did. It's like, there was this whole they had this whole like concentrated thing. It's like, okay, there's a virus in the city and whatnot. They resolved this whole virus in the city thing faster than they dealt with the whole brick situation earlier in the season. It's like, we're talking mid-season now.
Yeah.
This got resolved faster than that did. And most of the resolution of this didn't even have the fucking decency to happen on camera. We get the story, it's like how about Ray Palmer put out these nano, whatever the fuck, nanites, Deus Ex Machina bullshit.
Magic nanobites.
Yes.
Fuck you.
No,
magic herbs. Microscopic magic
herbs that he released into the atmosphere or whatever, and it eradicated the virus. Okay, we didn't even get to fucking see that on camera. We got told about it. It's like, oh yeah, that virus thing, don't even worry about it. It's like, my man Ray, he took care of that shit. Really? That was the whole thing? The whole escalation of this season, this whole, Roz just destroying fucking Starling City, and that was it. That was it. I'm pretty sure that the conversation between Oliver and the rest of his friends, like once he got back, that shit took longer than this whole big situation did. This whole big finale drummed up situation.
No. It's better that way. It's better that way. The reason being is because of the fact that the alternative is this alpha omega virus ends up getting the entire city goes crazy, and then all the superheroes have to run through the city saving people, and oh, that's right, that was last finale, and the finale before that.
Well, yeah, it's like, I mean, they even make a joke about this in this particular episode with Captain Lance saying, it's like, yeah, city's in trouble, must be May. It's like, God damn, I guess it is. Basically, and we've been joking about this, is like, on the show for a while. It's like, I mean, it's like, if I lived in Starling City, come May every year, it's like, I'd get the fuck out.
Basically, I would a cave or something.
I just have one question. Did anybody feel underwhelmed between Roz and Oliver fighting again?
Yes,
Yes.
I was underwhelmed by that as well.
It was bullshit.
I was actually a little surprised that I didn't realize that it had to come down between the two of them. That it had to, like, it was so obvious that it had to be a fight between Roz and Oliver. That's how the season had to end, and it just didn't occur to me. I guess I wasn't paying enough attention.
And I got to bring up, in the conclusion of that fight, the way that Oliver was able to defeat Roz, it was the exact same way that happened to Oliver on the top of that mountain. Basically, everything was identical.
Except for one thing.
The cut to the liver, the taking of the sword out of the hand, the stabbing through the chest, yeah, completely identical to what happened to Oliver.
Dude,
Yeah,
the cut to the liver was shot really bad because you could see that shit was... He, like, just grazed him.
Right.
Instead of going through him.
Right.
I was like, either they screwed up with the editing of this, or he just meant to do that.
And also,
I'm going with the screw up.
Right. Also,
No, that's what happened to Oliver. You got
but this is not really the first time that Oliver had some miracle chance of being a more powerful villain. Remember, Solomon Grundy, he fought him, and so he got his ass whipped by him too. But somehow he beat him for some strange reason. And then when it came to Slade,
All right.
He spent the last couple of weeks like training like crazy.
The fight scene between Solomon Grundy and Arrow was actually it was actually pretty well explained. Is that the only way he was able to defeat Solomon Grundy was with that whole chemical thing. But that's season 2, this is season 3, so I should shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
No, it made no sense because he beat him with nothing. It was the same scenario, but it's confusing.
Matt, can I ask you one question? We found our plane crash from last night.
No, that's a totally different plane, dude.
Well, I get it's a different plane, but this plane crashed a hell of a lot faster than the plane did yesterday.
Yeah. The plane crash and the flash happened in like 2 seconds.
Right.
One last night lasted for like 3
That
minutes.
made no sense.
And you know what it's like? I mean, since y'all done brought up the Flash, it's like, look, can I talk about the complete and total fucking inconsistency between the last episode of Flash and this episode of Arrow? I mean, okay, let's see if I can work out the timeline here, okay? So, in Arrow last week, fucking Oliver does his thing and he marries Nessa out there. He's in Nanda Parbat, okay?
Uh-huh.
And then in this week's episode of Flash, somehow Oliver gets word that Barry needs his help. It's like, I mean, I don't know, like maybe there's like a hidden, like, you know, like T1 internet connection there, and they got the best phone service ever, and we just ain't see it. Let's say that I buy that, okay? Let's say that I buy that. Oliver telepathically fucking learns that Barry needs his help. Like his arrow starts tingling and shit. So he takes his ass from Nanda Parbat, all right, to fucking Central City in order to help Barry. And then he fucking goes back to Nanda Parbat, okay, to get on a plane with Roz and them, to come back to Starling City. Oh, wait a second. I actually forget. I forgot one thing. No. On the way to Central City in the first place to help Flash, quick stop off in Starling City because he had to get those those fucking tech arrows or whatever that slowed down Reverse Flash for a little bit. He had to go get those from Palmer Tech. Now keep in mind, Palmer himself is still in fucking Nanda Parbat at this point, being all poisoned and shit. Okay, but that's all good. That's all good.
You guys are assuming though the crossovers are happening in the exact same time period as the previous show, and that's just not the case, obviously.
Why should we not assume that?
That's just it. Is where the assumption is that he went and saw the Flash after he got married.
Yeah.
There was no indication that he was married when he came to Central City.
There's not a time. at all. There's no
Yeah.
time at all.
It could have
okay, so
easily,
would it happen sometime
the
like before
previous
that?
week. Could
It
have
had
easily
to.
been the previous week when he was traveling to that city.
But
Yeah.
that's impossible. He doesn't know where the city is. He said, even Flash said, I don't know what the fuck it is. But
Bro, we said it yesterday. He used to find my iPhone app.
No,
that's
that's
true.
just it. Is that instead of having it be a week behind where Arrow happened, I don't know. Now I'm all confused. But when he first goes to Nanda Parbat, and before he knows that he has to destroy, well, before he's told that he has to destroy the city, because he obviously knows because Malcolm Merlin told him. Like before that point, he could have gone to Central City, helped out the Flash, and been like, "Hey, Flash, I'm probably going to need your help." And then 3 weeks later, that's when the events happen in Arrow.
No. It was
Yeah,
simple.
see, and
When Malcolm
that's
was
the problem
talking
when
to
you have
him,
start putting all this figuring together and whatnot. It's like that doesn't make any sense.
It still does that.
No, they put it all together. They put it all together on the way to bringing Thea to Nanda Parbat. That's when they figured out the whole plan.
Oh, come on now. Come on.
And
No, it
I'm
had to
just
be
curious.
after that because he didn't don that outfit until after she was cured.
Yeah,
So?
Right.
What's the outfit have to do with anything?
Usually a big bit of,
because he wore the outfit during the episode, and then when Flash came in this finale, he mentioned Oliver's costume change.
Sorry. Let me rephrase. I was misunderstood. In this particular case, like his plan for Roz, all of that was made in the plane. It was after that point that he ended up helping out the Flash. He was given a little bit of freedom.
dude,
Yeah,
it was
he
simple. Malcolm
traveled
called him and told him,
there
Flash
alone.
needs your help.
But there's one thing I have to ask though. So when Flash helped out Oliver, you should have done it all the way because like, hey, I still need your help stopping Razo. Oh no, I'm busy. Really?
Yeah, and that was kind of bullshit. I'm sorry, I have to have a pointed conversation with Harrison Wells. You know what? You've been here all of 3 fucking minutes. Can you make it a whole 5 minutes? I mean, come on. Can you spare the extra 2 fucking minutes?
Hey, Larry was memorized by a hot tub.
That made no sense either. It's like, really? A hot
Just
tub?
catch one-liner, dude. It was supposed to be goofy.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. But I mean, seriously, if you literally spent less than 3 minutes in this place. Now it was probably a 7-minute run, so it's been all of 10 minutes. I think you can hold out. I think you can fucking be like, you know what? Yeah, sure. I'll help you get out of here. I'll help you to the town. I've got an extra 20 minutes.
Right.
Come on.
Take them all one by one.
I mean, you can fucking heat up and eat a Hot Pocket in 20 minutes. This motherfucker.
Basically.
This motherfucker's all like, no, I gotta have this conversation right the fuck now.
Yeah,
Like, fuck you.
He said he was
it's like we all cool and everything. It's like I got my own finale to worry about. So
But-
y'all bitches have fun.
No, but here's one thing that kept
What happened to anytime, anywhere? That's what that motherfucker said. Anytime, anywhere. Except now.
Yeah, except now. Except now, I'm busy right now. It's like-
But the one thing that kept making me more pissed off at this whole show is that Arrow crew, like, they were still pissed off at Oliver. Like, really? He saved your ass again. Shut the fuck up already. Like, he saved your ass. Get over it now.
Yeah,
It's time-
I'm
Isaiah,
not
you
taking
will
you
never
over because
understand
you are not a
that.
human
I'm
being.
sorry, no. They kept doing this over and over.
Because
they
he
still have a right
left
to be
his
pissed.
fucking baby bite.
After.
We argued about this shit for fucking 20 minutes
That's
last
the
week.
whole
We're not doing this
reason
shit again.
No. I'm talking about after.
Yes, Isaiah, but Diggle is still pissed because of that whole baby.
What fucking part of we're not talking about this is unclear to you?
Hey, we can talk about the magnetic
I know we're
boots in
not
the
talking about it,
airplane.
but it is relevant.
No.
I'm sorry, but it is relevant because it does come up in this episode.
Well, just one more thing. It's not that, but it's that too. How did Merlin put the cure on them before they got the Omega virus and
Using that patch on his hand.
But how?
He woke up at
By
the same time
touching
as
them?
everybody else. He woke up at the same time as everybody else. He didn't have time to do all that.
But he was chained up.
He did it when they were chained up before the gas was put in there.
Yeah, he did it
It's
before.
something that was done off screen.
Yeah, it's one of those other magic things that happen off screen that they're just kind of explaining right now and just expecting you to go with. And that's my main problem I'm having with a lot of this season is that there is way too much of that bullshit. It's like, if you want me to know something, show it to me. It's like, I mean, you can do it in such a way that it's like, okay, it's like I didn't see what was going on right then, but now that you told me, it's like, oh yeah, that's why that happened. That's why that happened. It's like that would at least, it would play with me. It's like I would be able to go for that. But it was like, you're just getting told shit.
We still don't really know how Oliver was even revived.
That's.
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We know it's a magical plant.
It's called
magic herbs. More magic herbs. They got magic herbs for everything.
Right.
That just is what it is.
But I don't know. It was just.
I've never parachuted before, but I found that particular part fucking crazy.
It was.
Because homeboy jumps out the plane just holding the parachute and holding a canister in his hand. Like, really, dude?
Then, he's got pockets. As he's jumping out, he puts it in his pocket and then starts putting on the parachute.
Right. It's like
okay.
By the time
I might see that theory work. But the other theory was, I believe once they opened up that back cargo door, the suction of the air would have pulled them all out.
No, it's not outer space. That's
God
exactly.
proved that theory because all that motherfuckers were hooked.
That's a good point too.
They were parachuting, but at least they were hooked.
What you're thinking of is the pressurized cabin, and that's for planes that fly much higher than that one was.
Yeah, that's Halo. Is that like a Halo drop?
Because then you're dealing with things like different air pressures and whatnot. And
yeah.
There's a whole lot of science behind it, but that back door opening, no, it wouldn't have sucked everything out.
Yeah,
that's the bottom line on that. No, that wouldn't happen.
I honestly thought they were wearing futuristic magnetic boots.
That was playing a lot, though. That was playing a couple of things.
We are the League of Assassins, and yet we're wearing 15-pound boots.
Yeah, and those boots are made out of magnetic herbs.
Right. Hey, that's not even the most impressive thing. I'm kind of impressed with League of Assassin armor that can take fucking sniper rifle fire. I mean, Kelvar can't do that shit, but that shit can. Like, I'm just saying, a nigga's impressed. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, Kevlar can add a long enough distance and a small enough caliber.
Not at that shit.
That's a high rifle.
If that's the case,
at least a 30-06. There ain't I don't care. Ain't no thin Kelvar in the world that can stop a 30-06. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Unless you take a bullet out and throw it at a motherfucker, that can stop. But if you fired it out of a rifle, fuck you. It's like at that range, a Kelvar vest. The only thing a Kelvar vest would do is keep all of your squishy parts in one spot for the coroner. Okay.
Right. Thank you for.
Can someone please explain to me that plane crash?
The plane landed. And then there was the ground, and then the plane hit the ground.
The plane was flying, and then it wasn't.
I know, right?
Wait, dude, the plane is coming in at a good-ass speedy trajectory, but yet they walk out that bitch with not even a scratch on their forehead.
It wasn't a crash. It was a crash landing.
Yeah. And actually, it's like Leroy is like, I know what you're gonna say, but it's like that part actually was really, that you can do that. It ain't easy.
Look, man.
And you need a lot of space to do it, and the landing is gonna be rough. But yeah, you can totally walk away from that without.
I watched Denzel Washington's Flight movie. He fucking put
a plane flying upside. They had a commercial plane flying upside down in that movie.
Oh, yeah?
That is your reference.
I saw a Top Gun.
Fuck off. God damn it.
But like
that's more realistic.
But I saw Starship Troopers, and I'm
Starship Trooper. That's some good shit right there. Okay, that's that good stuff. That's the Batman.
I mean, I don't even remember them buckling in.
They buckled in.
They buckled in.
They did buckle in?
I think. I don't know. I honestly wasn't paying that much attention.
I wasn't either.
Yeah, they sat down.
Again, that's one thing.
Yeah, I do remember that. They were sitting down. That's legit.
Get back to that final scene with Roz and all that nonsense and that high-powered rifle. It was like, when Oliver took off the hood and the sniper guy saw Oliver, he must have saw Oliver because there's no way in hell he did not see Oliver taking off his hood. It's like, okay, they're gonna shoot him now. They're gonna shoot him, right?
Isaiah, did you not catch the reference when Captain Lance asked, "What are you doing here?" And the guy says, "Oh, Chief says to take him out. Whoever wins, we shoot." Hello? Did you miss that?
Yeah, because I wasn't paying like, what? No, he actually said that.
Well,
Oh,
it
really?
was said.
Yeah,
That's
no,
why the
I
guy
got
just
you.
shot anyway. And don't get me started on fucking Felicity flying now.
Oh God.
Yeah,
No,
that pissed me off as well because freaking Ray Palmer, who made the technology, spent the entire fucking season trying to figure out how to fly them.
Right. She's not ever
Felicity does it on the
Hey,
first try.
We've seen somebody wearing that suit and somebody else running it by remote control before. So it's like, I mean, as long as we're like fabricating our own stories in our head to explain exactly how in the fuck come Oliver can make it from down to Parbat to Central City and all that shit, it's like we might as well go ahead and make up a story for this too and say that Ray Palmer is like had a fucking PlayStation controller back up in Palmer Towers, you know, control that shit.
Are you starting right?
Might as fucking well. Because, see, because we happen to fill in the blanks for a lot of this season because none of this shit's making sense.
Right. It's
like, name another show, it's like we've had to do that. It's like we didn't have to do that with fucking Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Everything made sense there.
Well, except for Dexter.
That's ain't Dexter, motherfucker! What the fuck are you talking about? You talking about some shit from like fucking 3 years ago, man.
We got a Dexter reference
Yeah,
anyway. We got that Dexter reference. Oh, I want to drive off into the sunset.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, really?
Well, it could have been like Smallville. Never mind. I'll just hide myself.
I quit. Why am I quitting? Because I got a bunch of heroes that can protect this city. Oh, and Diggle, by the way, if you're going to continue to do this, you might want to get a mask.
About damn time.
Yeah. Can it be? It's like I had actually stopped ringing that bell because I realized I didn't think it was just ever going to happen. But now, can it be that in season 4 we're going to finally have a fucking costume for a man? About fucking time. It's like, yeah, it's like, I mean, yeah. The black man got to be the last person to get
And the
Well, everyone else fucking made their own mask or took their own mask. Like fucking Janet stole her mask, Laurel stole her mask, Roy was given a mask. Like everyone got their own damn mask. Diggle, the problem with Diggle is he did not actually go out and get a fucking mask himself.
Basically, and but 4 seasons, he gives him a mask. Finally, wow, 4 seasons. Really, 4 fucking seasons.
I mean, at least make it like, you know, put a bandana around his shit, like you know, he about to rob a stagecoach or something.
Be like a gangster. Put a paper bag in your face. Paper bag.
All right.
I think he's just gonna find a green ring. That's all.
Wait a second, y'all heard what Isaiah said? He gonna say be a gangster and get a paper bag over his head. It's like, I don't know what gangsters do.
Way too much GTA. Way too much GTA.
Hey, it can happen. It can happen.
In GTA.
Yeah, and he can also wear a giant owl mask too. That's gangster.
Oh, and a raccoon. That'd be so awesome.
Isaiah, I would like you to walk up to a gangster and say, "Hey, would you wear a paper bag on your face to conceal your identity?" And watch him whoop your ass so quick.
Well,
because you acted like a straight up fool with that one.
He's in Columbus, Ohio. He's probably the blackest thing there.
Yeah. Honestly, I have met gangsters. They're in my family, and we can move on from there. Yes, we have to move on. Anyways.
Whatever, nigga.
Man, it's true over there. I don't want to make it true, but unfortunately, let's just move on with our lives.
Shut up, big girl.
See, there you go. Thank you.
I was gonna say, isn't Glee based in your city or some shit?
No.
I know it's in Ohio.
Somewhere. I don't give a fuck.
Isaiah was an extra on the show. He won't admit to it.
Kick my ass to the curb. They said, "Oh, I can't have him on here." Why? Isaiah lied. They kicked me to
They
the
don't
curb.
have black people on Glee. Come on.
Exactly, because they kicked me off. That's why they kicked me. They kicked me off because I was too black. Man, kiss these nuts.
Oh, is that why Obama canceled?
No, Isaiah, they kicked you out because you can't sing for shit.
Hey, I can sing, motherfucker. You don't hear me sing most time, but they kicked me out because Isaiah talk too much logic.
So Arrow.
Yeah, so moving on is like, and then something else, like, I mean, they kind of inserted that whole Damien Dark thing in there somewhere. That kind of felt disconnected from absolutely everything else to me.
Yeah, I think they were doing it to set up for next season. I think Yeah, I think Damien Dark is going to end up coming back next season being like, you were looking for me, motherfucker? You were trying to capture me for Ra's al Ghul? All right, well, this here, have some vengeance.
By the way,
seriously?
You know what? I gotta mention.
Wait. Knuckles is trying to say something. Hold on.
like what a way to kill off like a really good actor that they got there, which was like one of the main bad guys from Hell on Wheels. And they just fucking kill him off within like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
His name was the actor's name is Christopher Heyerdahl, and he is one of my favorite actors. He was great in Stargate Atlantis. He was great in Supernatural.
God. I knew he's gonna do that. I just knew he was gonna do that. I just
He
knew it.
played Todd the Wraith in Stargate Atlantis. Oh yeah.
You're welcome, Charles.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It was just. I get that they were trying to set up for next season. I understand that. I question if this is the best way to do it. It's like because up until then, it's like we heard Damien Dark's name exactly once, and then we kind of have this little scene just shoehorned in there. And there was something else. It's like I didn't understand. It's like I only watched this episode once because I really didn't like it.
Oh God, don't feel bad.
So maybe one of y'all caught this. How did they actually start identifying Raz's men who had the virus in them?
Okay, they had I'll explain it. They had suitcases and
The
trench coats.
suitcase.
Oh, okay. So they recognize them just from the suitcase.
Yeah.
And trench coats.
Yeah, like there's like nobody else on the street carrying a suitcase.
Isaiah, but see,
A silver like metal suitcase.
Isaiah,
That's
to
kind of
debunk
specific.
you, to debunk you, the little chubby guy had no suitcase. He had a knife, and the guy that Malcolm killed had nothing in his hands. So they just figured it out.
Oh, so I just blanked out from all that bullshit. So
Yeah, it's like
One of them had a suitcase.
as well. It's like, yeah, I remember
That
the first dude with the briefcase. I remember that dude, but I don't remember anyone else having one. I just remember like this montage of these dudes all of a sudden getting taken out.
No, wait,
And I
wait,
look at it,
I have a problem.
they weren't wearing the same shit, so it's like, I mean, how did they get identified?
yeah, I must have blanked out
Wait,
on that.
all right, but no, it's just they were able to find out how it was being dispersed in the suitcase when the first guy with Diggle slit his throat, and then that's when all hell broke loose, and then he radioed it ahead to the others to know what to look for.
This is what pissed me off about those scenes. Is that as Oliver asks Felicity for 4 likely places, and she gives him exactly 4. She's all like, "This is absolutely positively where where Ra's al Ghul is doing this." Like somehow, I don't know how the fuck she figured that out. She didn't go, "Oh, these are 16 likely places. These are 16 likely places. We should check them all out." No, she knew exactly what 4 fucking places.
Yeah.
She's a
And
genius.
And then there were different people at each of those 4 places, and one of those 4 places was being watched by Oliver, who fucking left.
Right, he left.
True.
He's a messing dude.
He fucking left. He's all like, you know what? I guess this place is just fucked. I'm gonna go fight Ra's al Ghul.
Stop! You killed Ra's al Ghul. Wait, what? Really? I just killed Ra's.
Hold on. Dude, did anybody notice the fuck up with Thea shooting the 3 arrows? Did she shoot 3 simultaneous arrows? Because
Those had to be the 3 quickest arrows I've ever seen anybody shoot in my entire life.
Hey,
She had
Robin
her bad
Hood could do it.
That's different.
I mean, I can see Oliver doing that, or maybe Malcolm. Thea, no.
Or Roy. I can't see Roy.
I don't even see Roy doing it yet.
Just to give an idea, I could see them making it like a little contraption that holds 3 arrows together to where you fire them as if they're one.
They were not fired at the same time. They were not fired simultaneously. It was 1, then 2, and then very quickly after that, a 3rd.
That's terrible.
You can't pull that off.
Yeah.
You can't.
That was
It's
just
impossible.
poor
Yes.
editing.
They said up there like throwing them bitches. That's the only way I can see them going that quick.
How's she gonna find him now? How's she know what they're doing? She could have killed an innocent person.
No. Hey, she went and met up with Hawkeyes and got one of Hawkeyes' multi-arrow shooters.
Yeah. I don't know, man. That's another thing in the show that didn't make no sense. Though, is that it's like to continue my bitching because I'm not fucking done. And it's like after all this madness is over, you take the leadership of the League of Assassins, the League of Ra's al Ghul, and you give it to the single most untrustworthy person that you know. Period.
Right.
I would have gave that shit to fucking Deathstroke before I gave it to fucking Malcolm Merlin. Are you fucking kidding me?
I actually really liked that part because I like Malcolm Merlin.
Well, it was so stupid though. It made no damn sense. Like, dude, really? Give Nissa. Give it to her. You can trust her.
He made a deal with Malcolm, not Nissa.
So fucking what? I'd have made a deal too.
No, we figured it out. We figured it out. Malcolm Merlin has a freaking death debt, right? He's supposed to die for his crimes against Ra's al Ghul. At the time, Ali was Ra's al Ghul, so Ra's al Ghul should have done it in the order. Been like, you know what? I have to hand this over to you because I made this deal with you. I have to hand this over to you. But first, we have to take care of your debt from the last Ra's al Ghul. So I'm going to kill you now.
That's why you're not Ra's al Ghul.
You have to do it in the order. He had one debt and one debt owed to him. You have to take care of the debt he owed, which is the debt first.
Okay, but now here's a theory. Why not give it to his wife?
Malcolm,
I know why. Because Malcolm could kill her real quick.
Wait, hold on, Lou. You were saying, Knuckles?
And Malcolm fulfilled the prophecy. He survived.
That's some bullshit.
No, it's not
some bullshit.
He survived it.
If that's the case,
Ra's
al Ghul should be following up for himself because he fucking shaves every day. That's some bullshit.
Yes, and he did for like 2 centuries.
I mean, seriously, if his daughter ever, like, if he was ever hurt so much that his daughter fucking, like, did surgery on him or some shit, so, like, I don't know, like, that's some bullshit.
Yeah.
No. He's all like, oh, but he tortured me with a blade. That's not the same fucking thing as surviving.
Right.
But that's the funny thing about prophecies. You just need to be kind to it.
Hey, Malcolm became a cool pimp, though.
No, he didn't.
What? They null and voided the wedding. Wedding got null and voided. He bypassed Nissa because we know that if he gave Nissa the ring, Malcolm would have just went to Nanda Doodoo and killed her ass real quick. And became Ra's anyway.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Nanda Doodoo? What?
I'm sorry. Nanda Doodoo. Malcolm's good. He can't take on the entire League of Assassins on his fucking.
He doesn't have to. He just has to challenge her, and she would accept.
He will still lose though.
Because she's prideful.
It's conceivable. For me, it's like I wouldn't be said no times. Like I'd be like, you know what? Kill that motherfucker. Do it now.
Right.
Malcolm won't lose to no Nissa Isaiah. She can't even beat Oliver.
Well, that's
and that's true. Right now, Oliver is the top of the food chain when it comes to fighters. He's never won against Malcolm Merlin, but Malcolm Merlin fucking feared Ra's al Ghul like a motherfucker. Like he knew he couldn't win against Ra's al Ghul. And Oliver
right this season, he whined like a bitch. Please spare me! Please spare me!
He's been afraid of Oliver too since season 1.
But that actually goes toward yet another problem that I have with this thing. It's like we saw, you know, the first time that Oliver and Ra's fought, that it wasn't even a contest. I really like that fight. Now all of a sudden, they're like seemingly equals, and don't even fucking tell me. It's like, because I know it's like one of y'all motherfuckers gonna bring it up, but he's been training for these. You know, he's been at Nanda Parbat, and he's been training these things. Ra's al Ghul's been alive for the past 1,000 fucking years. All right, you trying to tell me that a nigga with 3 weeks of training could all of a sudden take him on? If that was the case, everybody would be coming up to that motherfucker trying to be Ra's al Ghul.
Right.
Yeah,
it's impossible.
He's been doing a lot of sitting on his throne. He's got track.
Yeah, but it's impossible. He can't beat Ra's al Ghul like that. They had years upon years to beat Ra's al Ghul. Oliver just like took like how many days again?
I'm sorry, but this Arrow show writers made Ra's look like a straight up bitch.
No, and Ra's didn't have a fucking montage. So there you go.
No, yeah, no.
A montage does change everything.
Yeah, it's true.
Fantastic montage.
I mean, I think Liam Nelson's Ra's al Ghul was way better than this show's Ra's al Ghul.
Liam.
Well, and then it's like the final nail in the coffin. The final nail in the coffin. This shit actively cracks me up. We have it's like today's like we also is like the first ever trailer for the new spinoff show, Legends of Tomorrow. And we see in that one is like the entire first half of this season was centered around the death of Sarah Lance.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
And the fucking trailer for Legends of Tomorrow, we see that shit undone. So everything that happened in the entire first half of this season was the
And
stuff
I think that's actually part of the deal that he made.
No, I have a theory for you on that one.
Well, actually, Knuckles was talking, so go ahead.
Oh, no, I said what I had to say, but he basically, I think that's part of the deal that he made with Malcolm Merlin was to put her in the Lazarus pit.
Which he could have easily done himself because he was fucking Ra's al Ghul.
Well, she was already dead, though. She was dead for a long time.
Felicity was honking.
So was
Felicity
Thea.
was waiting in the car. She was honking. He doesn't have time for that shit.
No, that was different, dude. She was buried, though. She was buried in the dirt. So she was dead.
Okay, look. Here's the theory.
Dead.
Not mostly dead?
Okay, we know she's been dead for at minimum 6 months since the time that she died.
Okay,
Let's say
let's go with it.
she wouldn't look good thrown into the pit current state now. I think they're going to bring her back through Rip Hunter, who is, we know, time traveling.
Yeah.
In that trailer.
I hope to God that is.
They showed her coming out of the Lazarus pit.
No.
They showed her coming. They did show her coming out of the Lazarus pit, but that doesn't mean that it happened all this time afterwards. That could have happened pretty soon afterwards. I mean, we're dealing with a time traveler.
With the time traveler, they very easily could have gotten Sarah's body, fucking time traveled or moved it to the Lazarus pit, put it in the Lazarus pit.
That is too much work.
Hold up. This is time traveling. And then, like, years later, and when she actually does die, he gets that body and puts it in the place where Sarah's body was found on the ground in the alley.
I wish time travel.
My statement stands.
No, it's been done. It's been done in comics.
Let him talk.
It's been done in TV shows where you get their dead body from the future and you use it to replace them. That way, they can still be alive for a couple more years.
A paradox creates a paradox.
No, it doesn't.
No, look. He goes back in time into the past, gets her body right after she was buried, goes into the future of the present Arrowverse, throws her into the pit. Ta-da! She's back.
But didn't Nessa take her body like after a couple months when she was dead?
No.
Yeah,
I don't even remember.
He didn't take it.
No. Her body is in a coffin in her original grave, where they believed her to be dead, but she was alive. There was already a grave made for her, just didn't have a body in it. Well, now they put a body in it.
And then Nissa came to town. She's like, "Tell me where she is," and I'm pretty sure she took her body.
Yeah, she did take her body.
I don't believe she took the body, but she did go to the grave and she fell to her knees and she cried it out and all that. But then she went back to Nanda Parbat. You see, Nanda Parbat.
Who cares, Whedon? It's over.
What? Nanda Doodoo?
God damn it.
Learn to live with it. We've been calling it Nanda Doodoo for the past 12 episodes.
No, you've been calling it Nanda Doodoo for the past 12 episodes.
But
hey, you guys followed it.
Like DeAno said,
no, we didn't. No, we have not. No, we have not.
But like DeAno said about Sarah's passing and coming back to life in this new spinoff again, it kind of like saying like Merlin didn't do nothing wrong then, so it's pretty much there's no debt to be paid off. There's nothing. It's pretty much null and void. And then what's the point now? I keep asking myself, what's the point of watching the show? What's the point?
Another theory is, the ending of Arrow shows Ray Palmer getting blown up.
Don't give up, man.
But he shrunk.
Oh my God!
That's why he survived that explosion. And we see Arrow back in his costumes.
Isaiah, are you gonna call him Ant-Man now instead of Iron Man?
Yeah.
Iron Man, Ant-Man. Or you call him Iron Ant-Man.
Stop.
You just
don't give this motherfucker any ideas, huh?
Stop, just stop.
He's the Iron Atom.
Stop. Just stop.
That needs help carrying his suit.
Just stop. He's just terrible scientist.
He was clearly able to make a fully functional suit of flying armor to be able to kick the crap out of bad guys. So he is not an idiot. He's actually quite smart.
Oh, plus he got tackled by armor by throwing a small arrow. A small fucking arrow got him destroyed.
That's because the power
he's smart as far as fighting, dude.
He has no
Palmer's
fighting
been
skills.
doing this for 3 fucking years.
Exactly.
Ray Palmer's been doing it for 12 minutes.
The guy's ass whooped every time.
I just find it funny that Isaiah is calling someone an idiot. I just want to point that out.
Yeah.
I wasn't even listening.
I know. Don't listen to me. It's just the evilness of blackness. Call it Convent Horizon. There you go.
Okay, so then it's like, after all that, we have Oliver and Felicity riding off into the sunset and shit.
That's some
Yay.
bullshit.
No, it's bullshit C. That's what's called. Bullshit
All
C.
right. One thing that I'm disappointed with is that in like season 1 you have the whole flashbacks for the island. Season 2 you had all the flashbacks for the island, and then season 3 you had the flashbacks for Hong Kong. But always at the end of each season they would show a build up to what's going to happen in the following season's flashbacks. Well, in this season finale, nothing. We get
They did.
nothing.
He's getting on a boat and heading to Coast City.
Hey, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like I actually almost missed that too, because
Remember that big
boat
old
is
white
like-
boat?
Yeah.
Big ass boat.
I remember
that boat is heading to Coast City, which is of course the city a certain test pilot who might have disappeared might
God damn it.
have
All right, I'm saying it right now. I'm saying it right now. Green Lantern will show up.
So,
That was classic. Good timing.
Green Lantern will show up in season 4 of Arrow and season 2 of Flash.
Nope.
Nope.
no, hell no.
Hell no.
I'm calling it.
If you
Damn it.
get a Hal Jordan type person, he will not have a ring. He'll just be a character.
My theory is that he actually disappeared by going up into space to join the Green Lantern Corps.
What?
No.
No. That makes, what?
They got a decent budget. But they ain't
I
got a
don't
budget
think
for that.
I don't think that will ever actually meet Hal Jordan. It's pretty obvious to me that that on Flash that was a Green Lantern reference, but I think that was just more of a Easter egg thing for fans than a reference to anything that might actually happen in either show.
Damn it.
Kind of like we had Harley Quinn appear in the Suicide Squad episode. That was just a throw out for fans. It wasn't a sign of anything to come. Matt, go ahead. I'm sorry.
On the plane, Ollie was coming out of a dream or whatever, and Ra's al Ghul says that the great... I didn't get the name, and I listened to it twice, but I could have sworn he said Al Ben Sur. Said Al Ben Sur is the person who gave the alien who gave Hal Jordan his green ring. Now I'm gonna double check that right now because I didn't think of it earlier.
Oh, come on.
I don't.
It's
I
like
don't know.
they're poking us with a stick saying Green Lantern, Green Lantern.
They're just name dropping, dude. They do this all the time.
Ah, damn it. I hate it when they do that.
Yeah, Abin Sur is his name, and I could have sworn that was the name that Ra's al Ghul used on the plane.
No, I don't think so.
I would definitely check it again because I thought I caught it the first time, and I did end up watching the episode a second time, and the second time it sounded like it as well. Like, he kind of smashes the name together, but it does definitely sound like it.
Well, here's one thing I have to point out. It was very funny, too. Well, Felicity and Oliver commits to like, well, you should run away from me. That's nonsense. They should know that Ray was still in the same room with them. Like, you're saying, this guy's still right there, right? You're saying all this lovey-dovey shit in front of him. He's right there. And Oliver said, I don't give a fuck. It's like, this is so weird. Just to have those two having that conversation. Well, another person who had a relationship with Felicity is in the same room. So it was weird and bad writing. Really, really awful writing.
Yeah, awful writing kind of seems to be the trend of this particular season of Arrow. Like I was really, really disappointed in this finale. I'm absolutely hoping that in season 4 they really come back to bringing their A game, because Arrow was so good in its first season, and the second season it only got better, and this season seemed to be a pretty significant drop off from that. And I really want to see it come back.
I have a question though. I have a quick question.
Quick Google, real fast. Quick Google search. He did use the name Abin Sur.
Oh,
It was a reference to that character.
I think that Arrow is suffering from maybe what Shield was in the first season, where it's kind of waiting on all these other related things.
Well, that was going to go into my question though, because you have a good point. I was going to ask you guys because this whole third season, do you think the show kind of suffered due to the Flash? Because the Flash was on scene, on screen, the writers were
we have to verify something right quick. It's like you did a Google search. I'm actually watching the episode right now. That is the name that was used. It was not Abin Sur. That's what it was.
Ibn.
Okay, that looks like this.
Ibn Siren.
Okay, but I was saying since the Flash was out, and you see some good work, hit misses, whatever the case may be, of the Flash. And you see a lot of good. Do you think that writers put so much work in Flash, unlike for Arrow?
I don't think it's just Flash though. It's also Legends of Tomorrow. The whole shit with Ray Palmer this entire season, I couldn't give one flying fuck about. Felicity was absolutely terrible the entire fucking season. I don't.
Yeah.
Can anyone here that say that Felicity did one redeeming thing this entire season?
No.
Just one.
No, not really.
Whereas as opposed to last season, where she did a lot and was actually kind of awesome.
Yeah, she was pretty much the triangle of love triangle in this.
She did a lot of whining and bitching this season.
No, whining, I hate you, Oliver, and go back. I love you, Oliver. I hate you, Oliver. I love you, Oliver. It just goes back and forth for her. Seriously.
And
she was nothing more than like a bad love interest subplot for the entire season.
Basically.
Yeah, it's like they took a lot from her character in this particular season too, and Felicity's was one of my favorite characters.
Same here.
And now she's changed from that. So okay, so instead of wild speculation, what we're gonna do, if y'all were writing season 4, what would you do? How would you come back from this if you were the showrunner?
Damien Dark goes around and starts attacking basically everyone, going after the superheroes, and which makes Oliver have to come back.
Interesting.
So you're basically gonna just keep going with what they're already doing?
Yeah. What else do you think they're gonna do? I mean, they kind of have to.
They could pull a Bourne.
Fuck, I don't know.
Otherwise, it's the end of the fucking show.
Dude, you know what? I will create a major death to one of the major characters to bring Oliver out of retirement.
Who would you kill off?
The black man.
No, I'm not gonna go with him. I would either go. I'm gonna have to go with Laurel. She's expendable to me.
This is what you get getting the fucking mask motherfucker dead.
Or Thea, because of the connection that he has with his sister.
Okay.
Yeah, but Thea was already killed, so killing her again is it's like supernatural, man. I mean, those guys on that show die all the time.
But you want something to bring Oliver out of retirement to don the Arrow costume again. And honestly, I don't think...
How about Felicity?
But then...
Felicity's with Oliver, so...
Hey,
good.
You know what?
Good.
That
you
would
feel
be
guilty.
They're driving on their little road trip back to Starling City for a visit, and bam, she catches an arrow through the heart.
There's only there's only one person they can kill to kick that off, and that's Captain Lance. Because because if he comes back and he tries to be Arrow, every motherfucker or every cop is going to be going after his ass because Captain Lance is going to be chasing him.
That's a good point.
I think
so. If they kill off Captain Lance and you get a captain that is more amenable to vigilantes, that person may look the other way.
Right.
Well, I mean,
or maybe an older police commissioner, and they can have an arrow symbol on the roof that he shines into the heavens in order to summon arrows.
Why? Why, DeAno? Why?
They're doing fucking. They're equipping everything else with fucking Batman at this point. Fuck it, right?
But only that commissioner also runs a major crimes unit.
Oh, Jesus!
Yeah.
Yeah. His name is Commissioner Borden.
That wears a fedora and a trench coat.
Yeah.
Oh, good lord. So
just call him Marvy Shalak. Yeah, that'll
oh,
do.
there, Jesus. Okay, I have a good idea what I might do for season 4, and it's not bullshit this time. Surprisingly.
Isaiah,
Can I mute him? Can I mute him? Can I mute him?
Nah, let him go ahead.
So the only way to get someone out of retirement, since they're trying to live their own lives, you kill someone they love. Not just one, but two. You have to kill Felicity and Deagle. And it's not just like Argus. Some people say it's going to be Argus, but I say the Hive. Because you got to bring the Hive in and bring this Damien Dark guy, right? So what if he does something really bad? Like kill the people he's close to the most. Like thin the herd. So he must go back to Starling City to pretty much protect his city and kick some ass.
See, the only problem with your little theory there is you would call the show racist for killing off Diggle.
Nah, not really. I would stop caring at this point.
Yes, you would.
Everything racist when they kill any black man.
Yeah, which you always cry racist on Walking Dead. You always did.
Again, shit.
So you're gonna cry racist if Diggle dies?
No, not really.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
This man has no suit. He's not a superhero.
It is a 100% guarantee that you are going to call racist on that.
Ooh, they kill Lila. They fucking kill Lila. That brings Diggle out of retirement. That gets Diggle ends up calling Ollie back, going, dude, I need your help. If they kill Lila,
if they kill her, they got to kill the baby too to free him up.
Yeah, exactly. Or else, come on, you got to get a nanny involved.
God damn it, Knuckles, that was cold for you.
A nanny in the Arrow Cave just wouldn't work for me.
Listen, this is how writers think. So.
Oh man.
Let's kill Diggle and kill Felicity. I'd be okay with that. They'll live there.
It is never a good thing talking about killing a baby. No, that's just no, man, no.
Yeah.
Not even an interracial one? No.
Fuck, man. What the hell?
You guys talk about me that I'm cold and cold-hearted.
Oh, my God. Wow.
Okay, that seems to be a pretty good time to stop this madness.
Yes.
Arrow's going to return later on this fall. Hopefully it's going to be a much better show than it was this season. And Geeks Around will be with you every step of the way at youtube.com/geeksaround. If you have anything for us, you can always shoot us an email, geeksaround@gmail.com, or give us a call, leave a message on our voicemail line. That number is 801-609-GOTR. Again, that is 801-609-4687. And as always, we invite and implore you to join the Geeks Around community on Google+. You will find the link for that down in the description for this video, right underneath that like button. That's a wrap for us for now. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.